to build some marble models of your atoms. And I'm just going to assign different tables, different elements. So I'd like this table to build lithium, beryllium, fluorine, and oxygen. Okay, so now cut it off. So now I'm going to ask you to make your atoms an ion. Before we do that, I'd like to read the definition, somebody to read the definition of an ion. So on page 135, Brittany, would you read the definition of an ion, the sentence it's in the next sentence too, please?
Ions are atoms or group of atoms that have positive or negative charge. An ion forms when an atom or group of atoms loses or gains electrons.
Okay, thank you. So now what I'd like you to do is make your atoms an ion. So you're either going to remove or add electrons. Remember before they all added up to 0, so then I'd like you to do the math again on your boards and see what charge that you'll gain. Some will be positive, some will be negative. Remember that the metals, for example, lithium, beryllium, and boron, will lose their electrons. And fluorine, oxygen, and nitrogen will gain electrons to fill their outer orbital. So you're either going to go positive or negative. So after you do the math again, you should come up with a positive or negative number. Now I'm going to ask you just to erase your math and just put your ion number on your board, because you're going to find somebody that matches you. Okay, you're going to find somebody that completes you.
My iPad completes me.
So, who has +1?
That's a 1.
If they're +1, you should be something. How many electrons? You should be.
Oh, we have 4, but we took away 1, so it was a 3.
Lithium should lose 1. You should lose 2.
Oh, you was a 2 because you went over.
Okay. So let's look at yours. You should have 2 in the first and 2 in the second. Okay, so put that one back. Now I understand you have to lose it from the outside. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to have a full orbital. So what you have to think about is it easier for beryllium to lose 2 electrons or go and pull 6 more away? So it's going to lose those 2. So now what will your math problem be? How many protons?
Oh, Lord.
Positive 4, and how many negatives? So negative 2. Yeah, so what is your charge going to be? So you're going to be positive 2. Okay, so now I'd like you to take your boards, and I want you to find the person. It says you should find someone with a charge that will add up to 0. So just take your board and find the person that if you add your numbers together, it'll add up to 0.
I don't know.